There's something incredibly comforting about a warm bowl of soup, isn't there? It's like a hug from the inside out. And when it comes to soups that are both delicious and packed with goodness, lentil soup is a classic favorite for so many of us. It's hearty, it's earthy, and it feels so wholesome. But have you ever stopped to wonder what's really in your bowl? Is that comforting lentil soup truly the protein-packed hero we believe it is? Or could it be hiding a surprising amount of sodium? Let's dive into that question. Could your favorite comfort food be a sodium overload in disguise? When you make lentil soup at home, you're in complete control. You can load it with fresh vegetables, fragrant herbs, and of course, those powerhouse lentils. Lentils are nutritional superstars. A single cup of cooked lentils provides about 18 grams of protein and a whopping 16 grams of fiber. That's more than half your daily fiber needs. This dynamic duo of protein and fiber is fantastic for keeping you feeling full and satisfied, which can be a great help if you're managing your weight. According to a 2016 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, diets rich in pulses like lentils were shown to contribute to modest weight loss, even without intentionally restricting calories. That's because fiber helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, preventing those sharp spikes and crashes that can lead to cravings. Lentils are also loaded with essential nutrients like folate, iron, and potassium. Potassium is particularly important because it helps counterbalance the effects of sodium and supports healthy blood pressure. So, a homemade lentil soup. It's an undeniable nutritional win. But let's be realistic. Life gets busy. Many of us reach for the convenience of canned or restaurant lentil soup, and that's where things can get a little tricky. The big question is, are we trading nutrition for convenience? The answer often is yes. Canned soups are notorious for being high in sodium. Manufacturers use salt not just for flavor, but also as a preservative to extend shelf life. A single cup of some popular canned lentil soups can contain over 800 milligrams of sodium. To put that in perspective, the American Heart Association recommends that adults consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, with an ideal limit of less than 1,500 milligrams, especially for those with high blood pressure. So just one serving of that canned soup could easily eat up more than half of your ideal daily sodium limit. Over time, a high sodium diet can lead to serious health issues. It can cause your body to retain water, which puts extra strain on your heart and blood vessels, leading to high blood pressure. And high blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke, some of the leading causes of death in the United States. Dr. Stephen Jurashek, a primary care physician and hypertension researcher, often emphasizes that even small, consistent reductions in sodium intake can have a significant positive impact on blood pressure and long-term cardiovascular health. It's not just about that one bowl of soup, it's about the cumulative effect of our daily food choices. So what's the solution? Do we have to give up on lentil soup altogether? Absolutely not. The power is in your hands and in your kitchen. Making your own lentil soup is easier than you might think, and it's the single best way to control what goes into your body. You get to decide the sodium level. Start with dried lentils. They're inexpensive and have virtually no sodium. Instead of relying on salt for flavor, get creative with a world of other ingredients. Sauté a base of onions, carrots, and celery, the classic mirepoix, to build a deep, savory foundation. Add plenty of garlic, a bay leaf, and maybe some smoked paprika for a touch of smokiness. A little bit of cumin or coriander can add a wonderful earthy warmth that complements the lentils perfectly. For the liquid, choose low sodium or no salt added vegetable or chicken broth. Read the labels carefully. The difference in sodium content between regular and low sodium broth can be staggering, often several hundred milligrams per serving. Another great tip is to add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice or a splash of apple cider vinegar right at the end of cooking. The acidity brightens all the other flavors, making the soup taste more vibrant and complex, which reduces the need for extra salt. You'll be amazed at how little salt you actually miss. Let's hear from someone who made this simple switch. Sarah, a busy working mom from Ohio, used to rely on canned soups for quick lunches. She told us, "I was shocked when my doctor mentioned my blood pressure was creeping up. I started reading labels and couldn't believe the sodium in my healthy canned lentil soup. So I started making a big pot of my own on Sundays. I used tons of herbs from my garden, Thyme, rosemary, parsley. It tastes 1,000,000 times better, and my whole family loves it. Plus, my last checkup showed my blood pressure was back in a healthy range. It feels so empowering. Sarah's story shows us that small changes can make a huge difference. Cooking at home isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about reconnecting with our food and taking charge of our health. If you're still short on time and need to buy a pre-made soup, become a savvy label reader. Look for options that are explicitly labeled low sodium. According to the FDA, a product must have 140 milligrams of sodium or less per serving to make that claim. Compare brands, and you'll find that some are much better than others. And remember, serving sizes on cans can be deceiving. A can might contain 2 or more servings, so be sure to do the math to understand how much sodium you're actually consuming. In the end, lentil soup can and should be a wonderfully nourishing part of your diet. It's a fantastic source of plant-based protein, fiber, and vital nutrients. The key is to be mindful of where it comes from, by choosing to make your own or by carefully selecting low-sodium options at the store. You can enjoy all the comforting benefits of this amazing soup without the hidden risks of sodium overload. You can truly have the best of both worlds, comfort and health, all in one delicious bowl. I hope this has been helpful and inspires you to get into the kitchen and whip up your own batch of delicious, healthy lentil soup. It's a simple act of self-care that your body will thank you for. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content that helps you live a healthier, happier life. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.